Coming back with another video. It's your girl Tomboy D. Hey, this is my signature for YouTube. Hey, I know a lot of people get annoyed by it in general because I always used to say hey to everybody and they be like, shut up. But anyways, I'm here to talk about the cons of living in New York City. I was born and raised in New York City, especially Brooklyn. What's up, all my Brooklyn people? The cons of New York City is my opinion, so I don't want anybody bashing me of, oh, this is not true, this is not true. I was born and raised here, so I may not know everything. So, okay, let's get it. Anyways, number one con is the rent. Oh my gosh. You could live in a box and pay $2,000 to $3,000 for a studio. It's ridiculous. 2 steps will get you to the bathroom. 2 steps will get you to the kitchen. 2 steps will get you out the door if you want to leave to go out somewhere. It's like, I'm claustrophobic, and all this meat, I need my space. I cannot live in a box where I'm gonna be tripping on everything, even if it's clean. Like, it would bother me. I'm bumping into this, bumping into that. So, I mean, I commend you, whoever live in a studio or in a box in New York City. I commend you, because I can't do it. I just can't. I need all this space, because all this meat needs to be like all around. Anyways, rent is really expensive in New York City. If you have a good, decent job, it's sad to say, because I think the New York City income for a family of 4 is $80,000 for you to get an affordable apartment. That's affordable. Listen, affordable apartment, which is sad because a lot of people don't make $80,000. Family of 4, it's probably maybe $30,000 or $40,000 the lease of a family of 4. But I don't know why New York City would raise it to $80,000. Realistically, the minimum wage is $13 an hour, and if you calculate that, you know, it's not gonna make $80,000 a year, obviously. But it's sad to say, you work 1 hour, which is $13, and your food might cost $13, which is a shit. It's crazy to me how New York City live and how people survive out here. It's just ridiculous. Food is expensive. Everything is expensive. Everything. Another con of living in New York City, transportation. Oh, MTA sucks. Let me tell you, it's $2.75. That's not bad to get wherever you want to go in New York City. Correct. $2.75 is not bad to get to wherever location that you're trying to get, and you get a free transfer. Yes. But when it's rush hour and it's crowded and people have attitude and they want to get at you, and like no respect, no space, anything like that, it's just, MTA gets really crazy. Sometimes the train would run 20-30 minutes late, and then you're already 30 minutes late at work, so that's gonna get you an hour to late at work. It's ridiculous. What else? Cons of New York City is number 3, school could be expensive, depending if you're trying to go to community college. Still quite expensive, but it's not as expensive compared to private institution, but that's everywhere in the United States. Another con would be, I'm thinking, this is a random video, so please forgive my patience. Please be patient as I'll get right back to you. Another con of living in New York City is traffic. Traffic is horrible here. I don't know about I've never been to California, but people said California traffic is horrible too. But New York City traffic is crazy. Crazy. A lot of people have road rage and will curse the hell out you. You just have to have thick skin. Yes. You can't really do much, or you could just ignore, because they will come out the car and get at you. Another con is competition. There's job competition. Oh my gosh, in New York City, especially since majority of people is going to school and graduating. And even if you have job experience, it's still competition, a lot of competition. So like, for instance, when I applied to hospitals, I think one time I had an interview, and this guy told me there was over 20,000 people for that one position, and I'm like, what? 20,000? That's crazy. But yeah, there's a lot of competition with jobs. I don't know how you could stand out there, but like, either make your resume special, I don't know, but competition between jobs is really high here. Another con of New York City is, New York City never sleep. So you might hear a party down the block. All you could do is call police or make a complaint of a noise, but really you can't really do much, because that's the person's house. They could really do whatever they want to do. New York City never sleeps. So you can't complain if you come in New York City and you want to get some sleep. Some people might be raising the music up at 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. So be prepared for that. Another con would be the weather. The summer, it gets hot. The winter, it gets really cold, and especially black ice. Oh my gosh, one time I bust my butt in the middle of the street while I was crossing. Oh my gosh, that was so embarrassing, but damn, it was cold. I felt like a sting went up my butt. That's how hard I felt on that black ice. The winter, it get really, really, really cold. So you gotta prepare yourself and wear the proper clothing for the winter, or you'll get frostbites. What else? What is another con in New York City? Another con in New York City is animals that you might see in the street. Possums. I've seen a couple of possums. I've seen a couple of big rats, especially in the MTA transit system. Oh my gosh, them rats are huge, like a cat size, and I'm like, one time I had to get out the subway because I was like, no, that rat is not jumping. I don't know if anybody saw the news when the big rat was jumping on a person in a train while they were sleeping. That creeped me out. Oh my gosh. And the person woke up. That news was everywhere, and I was like, it happens, but not to everyone, but anyways, that's another con of New York City. Another con of New York City, now if you live in or renting by rooms, it could be roommates. I had an apartment when I went to school in Manhattan, and I had a roommate that we was not compatible. But anyways, you might be set up with a stranger that you may not like, but you have to deal with it. It's part of growing up, but that's how it is in New York City, because if you get a room that's affordable, why would you leave to get an expensive room just for you to feel comfortable? Now, if you don't have the money, especially, you have to live with that crazy roommate, or you don't feel uncomfortable with that crazy roommate. That's all the cons that I could think of New York City. Please subscribe to my channel, comment, like, and tell me what you don't like New York City. If you want to ask me questions about if you're moving to New York City and you want me to answer your questions about New York City, just hit me up and I'll answer. I will gladly answer to you since I'm a native of New York City. So please subscribe to my channel, like, comment. Thank you. Bye. Hey.